Okay, I think this is getting started here. Let me go get live stream happening. Okay. 1 second, guys, if you're joining here. All right, let me change the default thumbnail, which is always really lame. We get in here. Hey guys, see you're joining in here. Let me just change this ugly thumbnail that YouTube puts up here. Um, all right, here we go. 1 second, guys, so it doesn't look so lame. And all right, save thumbnail. All right, cool. I'll have this down better in the future, but actually YouTube changed how their software works. So one more second here so I can see the comments. Ooh, whoa, where'd everything go? Whoa. Sorry guys, 1 second. I don't see any of your comments right now. Let me go back to my home channel here, my channel page, and I'll see everything going on here. All right, here we go. Here I am. Hey guys, what's up? All right, let me get my windows size correctly and we'll see who's here. And yeah, just getting started. If you're just hopping on, I've probably been on like a minute or so, just getting all the technical stuff going on. So, wow, Tracy, you're up still. I wasn't sure if you'd be up at this kind of late hour for me to stream. It's just been kind of a busy day. Um, so I just want to say, yeah, thanks to everyone joining on. It's been a little over a week since I did a live stream. We've done a lot of stuff since then. I was announcing we're going to VegFest LA. We just did VegFest LA. It was really cool. Met a whole bunch of you guys from the live stream that came up. Not a whole bunch. I met a lot of people, and several of you guys came up specifically and said, "Hey, I'm such and such from the live stream," and it's always cool to meet you guys. It's cool to meet everyone, but it's particularly cool to meet someone I've been chatting with for a long time. Yeah, DJ Believe. I didn't want to like mention anyone's name or anything like that, but I was thinking specifically of you there, DJ Believe. Thanks for coming out and saying hi. And yeah, we had a great freaking time. Spent the whole day there. Talked to hundreds of you guys. Seriously, had a great time just chilling, hanging out. Took tons of selfies. We spoke on a panel. It was rad. Peter, you were there too. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Let me rearrange my windows a little bit better here. I think I have a better idea here of how to do this. All right, cool. So anyway, yeah, as the title of this live stream is, yeah, ask a vegan anything. So yeah, you can ask me anything, and we could talk about stuff that's on your mind. I don't want to get into like drama and that kind of thing. Trash talking people or anything like that. Just cool, chill, positive vibes. That's what we're all about. Hey, Thick Vegan, what's up? Oh, my shirt. You haven't wore the Praise Satan shirt for a while. I just kind of felt like that today. Maybe because I was sitting at VegFest the entire time right next to Vegan Black Metal Chef and looking at. We got a copy of his Satanic Spell book. At least I think we did. I don't remember seeing it since we got home. Hopefully, we got it home safely. It was kind of crazy. Hey, Jesse Albertson. Yes, you have caught me live. Tracy, what was my favorite moment from VegFest LA? I think it was our panel talk. I mean, that was just fun to go up there and just talk about some stuff. Mike the Vegan hosted it. I gotta say, I really love Mike the Vegan. He's a really just nice, authentic, genuine soul of a person. So it was just cool, just like hanging out with my friends up on stage. I had Mike the Vegan and Cami, Supreme Banana, Nikki Vegan from the Vegan View. And who am I forgetting? Who was way on the other side of the stage from us? All right. Oh man, shows you how bad my memory is. I'm kind of tired. I went to the gym today, played about an hour of basketball, did some dunking practice, and then lifted weights. So I am a little beat. So I have a good excuse. Um, Santiago, do I consume any plant protein? Well, um, yes, let me give you a link to what first of all, I want to say all plants have protein. That was something that came up in our talk too. Yeah, Brian Turner, they pulled him really quickly into the chat. Brian Turner, the weight lifter, bodybuilder. Okay, juice. I just lost my tab, but hang on a second. I'm lost. I don't even see you guys right now. There we are. Anyway, Hey, Angie's here too. I see. Sometimes I don't notice her right away. But yeah, Brian Turner was on our panel, so that was the last person. Someone asked about what favorite plant proteins I want to add because this was up on the panel. Brian said you shouldn't exclude any macros, and I pointed out, well, it's kind of hard to because all plants have protein. But if you want to know what I like to take, let me put the link here in the show notes. Clean Machine. Just look at the link there. This is what I use all the time. Not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate code. Actually, the affiliate code is Happy Vegan. Use the coupon code. And I forgot what you get off. It's in the show notes for my last video about how I trained in a day. But anyway, I take that religiously every day. I have it's got it has like a complete amino acid profile, pretty much similar to what whey has, but it's completely plant based. In fact, it's not even a bunch of weird plants or extracts. It's like pretty much one plant, duckweed, and it's rad. I take it pretty much every day. They did send me their BCAA product as well. I haven't really been using it all that religiously, probably because I don't know if I need to take it, or maybe I just don't know how to take it. But I've been taking that Clean Machine green protein pretty much every day. Like when I go to the gym, like on a day like today, a whole scoop of it. So I'm getting 20 grams of amino acids right there, 20 grams of protein. On a day where I'm not at the gym, maybe I'm just doing stuff around the house, just doing some light workouts around here, I'll have half that, like 10 grams of protein. It has ALA too. I think about 40% of your recommended daily allowance of ADA too. So anyway, I love this stuff. Again, I'm not sponsored. I just really, really like it. In fact, I approached them. That's how much I like it. I was just digging it so much. I want to just like let you guys know about it, and I want to like see if I can get discounted batches of it for myself because I love it. Anyway, yeah, if you're gonna get pets, get rescued ones. Yeah, I suggest if you're gonna have pets, don't support the breeding industry. Get animals that are in trouble. But yeah, let's not talk about all that. Graven Babies, how much fun was the BTS concert? Yeah, the BTS concert was awesome. Yeah, we saw them on their first night of their new tour. It was at the Rose Bowl. Check out our Instagram feed, Happy Healthy Vegan, and you'll see some shots that we took, some little videos that we posted of our experience there. Yeah, we had a wonderful time, and yeah, they played a lot of kinds of the like more upbeat songs that I'm not particularly stoked on, but yeah, they played some of my favorite songs. We were in bliss for like a 3-song segment there. They played Singularity, they played Fake Love, and they played Sugar's song, Seesaw. Angie and I just loved those 3 songs, so we were like in bliss for like 15 minutes there. It was awesome. Hicks Proof Anarchist, thanks for the super chat tip there, much appreciated. And I was gonna say, go to our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Lum, and you'll see a shout out to you there. So thanks so much. Hey, Rob Trammell, what is up? Got bananas today, Yoga Unity. Awesome. Yeah, I need to go get some more bananas tomorrow. It's not the bananas are getting low, but just our market supplies are getting low because we didn't go to our farmer's market and shopping on Sunday because we were at LA Veg Fest or Veg Fest LA. So cool. Yeah, I was telling Vegan Black Metal Chef about this shirt, how some people really get frightened about it and stuff like that. But it's just a shirt. It's got forks on it, Satan, it's a plant food. Who are some of my favorite vegan musicians? I really don't have any favorite vegan musicians. Yeah, I wish I mean, there's musicians that I respect and that are vegan, but as far as like musicians that make music that I'm really into, it really touches my soul on a deep spiritual level, I can't really say I know of any. So if anyone wants to point out any of my idols have gone vegan, please let me know. Have I seen Foot Soldier's new video about the New World Order anti-vegan agenda? No, but it sounds like it's going to be an entertaining video for sure. Tim Sheaf is going on Carnist YouTubers channels. Oh my God. See, I didn't want to talk about drama, guys. All I'll say is this, I'll go on record. I want to start drama, but drinking your urine for 2 years. Thanks for the banana fun there, Thick Vegan. Another people's urine for 2 years, 35 days of not eating food, long periods of not eating any cooked food, extreme fringe stuff like that is probably what caused him to have some issues rather than eating plants. Because, I've been vegan longer than he has. and all these dudes, and I didn't get any of these problems. Why? Because I didn't do any of those three things that I just mentioned there. So it's just kind of like, why don't you blame it on urine drinking or not eating food for 35 days? It wasn't the vegan diet that failed you. It was the crappy way you did it. So like I said, I don't have SIBO or digestive problems. I digest like a demon, you know. So again, yeah, more reason to eat a sensible, balanced vegan diet rather than doing some extreme fringe things. Um, Samantha, yeah, why is vegan fast food pricey, like 11 bucks at Veg Fest? That's true for any kind of event like that. It doesn't have to be vegan. Those, I know how much it costs to do pop-ups and stuff like that. You got to pay for your spot. You gotta make everything, bring every it's expensive. It's an expensive way to do business. It's much more efficient to have your one place, like your restaurant or whatever, wherever you're doing business at, rather than having to move it all the time and only be open for like a day or a few hours. So that's why, and then the festivals do charge the food vendors for their spots. So yeah, it's not really that the vegan food is expensive. You could go there and sell non-vegan. Not you can go to Veg Fest and sell non-vegan food, but you can go to an event that sells non-vegan food. Like at the Rose Bowl when we saw BTS, there were people selling like we got some French fries, a little bit of French fries as a little snack, and that was like maybe $8 or $9 or something like that. But what can you do? And they weren't even part of the normal concession stand. They were just like a separate pop-up vendor there too. And they were fully vegan fries, I checked. Um, cool, thanks. Can't stop lying. I haven't seen you around in a bit. Cool. Um, oh, cool. Tracy's answering a question. I must have slipped by, and questions will slip by. But yeah, vegans get their protein the same way the cows get theirs, and gorillas, and the rhino. These mighty animals from plants. It's a myth to say you only could get protein from eating other animals. If that were so, the elephants would all be dead. Rhinos would all be dead. All these animals that don't eat other animals. And a lot of people think animals eat other animals. Not all do. In fact, most I know don't. Just some, like the carnivorous ones, do. But most animals are eating plants. So that's like cows eat plants. Goats eat plants. So they're not eating and hunting other animals. So yeah, it's a myth that protein can only be had from eating animals. If so, most species of animals on the earth would be dead. That's the proof right there. And if you really want to, just eat more legumes, more foods that are high in protein. And if you want to take that supplement that I just pasted there, paste it into the chat here. I'll put it in again and use my code there, Happy Vegan. And I forgot what the discount is. I want to say it's like 20% off or something like that, which is really cool. How Dream Crusher, do you know how to stop the temptation of meat when starting vegan? That's weird. It's hard for me to relate to that because when I went vegan, I had no temptation of meat. I mean, if you're eating till you're full, you shouldn't be having any weird cravings. Like eat a bunch of potatoes, a bunch of rice, a bunch of veggies. Don't undereat when you start. That's my number one tip there. I mean, yeah, just make sure you're full, and then think about how horrible it is to needlessly kill animals when you just could eat tons of plants. So hopefully I answered your question there. Have I tried the new Carl's Jr. Beyond Burger? Asked Eric. Carl's, I don't they have the Impossible Burger there? I forget, but no, I haven't been to Carl's Jr. in years, so no, I have not. But yeah, there's a good one, DMAC. If you really do crave meat and you feel you're going to slip off the, eating vegan, yeah, do what Max says there. Just go get a Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger, whatever. Just do something like that because it freaking what I remember burgers tasting like. It tastes just like it for the most part. Put some ketchup or something on it and some lettuce. It's pretty freaking real. Let's see. Tracy wants to. When was the last time I meditated? Do I chant? I have this unique way of doing some exercise here in this room on the floor here on days when I don't go to the gym that involves yoga, stretching, and meditation. and mantra, which is similar to chanting. I don't do all four of those things every time I do it. Often it'll just be two or three. But yeah, I have a way of doing a I don't know what you want to call it, a kriya, a workout, meditation, something in here that hits up a lot of those things. So yeah, I often don't. I usually don't meditate just on its own. It's usually in conjunction with yoga. Often at the end of yoga in a savasana. Do we have some trolls here, Tracy? If so, yeah, please let them know. I'll let them know. If you could put them in timeout, yeah. If you want to troll, just go to another channel. I have awesome moderators who will just boot you out. And I gotta say, it's just not because you're anti-vegan or against vegan that we boot you. We boot you if you're disrespectful. So if you're not vegan, that's cool. If you can behave like a decent human, you're welcome to chill here. But if you can't abide by that very basic principle of not insulting us, meaning everyone here or me, you're gone because you don't have the right to do that in reality. People just don't walk up to me and start insulting me, and you don't have the right to do that online. You don't have the right to do that to people here. So if you can be a decent human, cool, hang out. If you need to be a dick, go to someone else's live stream because we don't put up with it. Why'd I go vegan, Brenna? Because it was the reason why I tried going vegetarian in like the what was it, the late 80s or early 90s, because I didn't feel like if it's so simple. It's so simple. Like, think of two ways of living. One way that involves eating plants and no animals need to die in order for you to live and thrive and be healthy, and another way that involves animals being killed. To me, it's a no-brainer. Why would I pick the animals being killed option when I could pick the no animals need to be killed? Why would I want animals to die for me? Think about that. I mean, it just makes complete sense to me. Why would I want animals to die for me? Do you like killing dogs and cats? Do you like going to the zoo and killing animals? I mean, it just makes no sense. Why would you want to live a life where animals die needlessly when you can be vegan and be fully thriving and healthy as I am as a 8.5 year vegan, 51 years old, blood tests to back it up, athleticism to back it up. There's nothing you need from animal products, or else I should be like really messed up by now. All right, so do I have any travel plans, Fruit Eater Forever? Let's see. Well, not yet. I might do something around my birthday in July, but yeah, nothing set yet. Yeah, we're not going to any like vegan festivals like far away or anything like that. Let's see now. Ask thoughts on companies having more quote vegan options just to get back all the customers they lost. You talking about like fast food companies like having the vegan options? I mean, I think that's great, particularly out here in like California. Like Del Taco now has Beyond Meat products and like the tacos and burritos there. And I think that's awesome. It's not my first choice of somewhere to go, but if you're coming back from, let's say, a night out in the town and it's like 2 in the morning and there's nothing open but Del Taco, and you can go and get there and get something decently good for you, and it doesn't have any animal products or cruelty in it. Yeah, I think it's awesome. And if non-vegans, just your regular average people, not to say vegans aren't regular average people, but if your non-vegan customers are buying them too, that's great. Less demand for animal products. Let's get that demand down to nothing over time. What does my T-shirt say? It says, "Praise Satan." The fermented, was it a wheat product or something like that? Yeah, praise it because praise eating plants. Let's see. Rick has a question about low T. If a young man drinks a lot of energy drinks and pre-workout and has high pressure military job now, worries he has low T. I don't know what causes high or low T. I have shown that science shows that if you have a high protein diet, particularly a high animal protein diet, it lowers T levels. And this has been shown in studies. If you feed vegan subjects animal products, once again, their T levels go down and some estrogens go up. So I would say just get a test and see how that goes. If that's something you're worried about. Maybe your T levels are fine. I'm not sure how stress and stuff affects that. Um, Nuts or no nuts? I just had a whole bunch of Karma nuts. One of our favorite nut companies. I love them because there's the quality of the Karma nuts are so good that they leave the skin on them. I mean, how often do you find cashews with skin on them? You just don't. So yeah, another company that I love. Just check them out. Karma nuts. Just Google them. Their stuff rocks. And they're just really cool people. I love when I see them every year at Products Expo West. Um, now, no, I can't see I've seen that. Angie and I have been together. We started dating at the very end of 1998. In case you're wondering. NBA playoffs. Who you got? I don't know. Tell me, Mr. Handsome. I haven't been watching. Yeah, the Bucks are up over the Celtics, right? Isn't that 3-1? I mean, yeah, Giannis is really cool, but I like to see the Celtics, particularly because the famous vegan on their team, Kyrie Irving, and that's not what he's famous for. He's famous because he's a kick-ass guard. On the West, it's anyone's game. Whoever wins this series between the Warriors and uh, the Houston Rockets, that's gonna be who represents the West and probably who will win the title is my guess. Hey Ryan, what supplements do I take as a vegan? I only take one supplement really, and that's B12. I have a sublingual B12 spray. In fact, oh, Angie, are you around? I need that link for our Amazon page. I have a link to all the stuff, all these products that I refer you guys to. But yeah, it's a sublingual B12 spray. I got to get that link from Angie. My bad. I needed it last time. Um, Let me see if I could text her for the Amazon link. Hang on one second, guys. Yeah, Angie spent like a few days putting this all together. And I need to get it from her again. Oh gosh, why am I not seeing Angie in my chat here? Oh, there she is. What's our Amazon store link? I'm asking because she included that product in there, that B12 spray. And yeah, we get some kind of, I think, affiliate commission if you use that, which helps us because we're not some big, rich YouTube channel or anything like that. And also, if you want to consider supplement, like, that Clean Machine protein that I like to take pretty much every day. I take more on gym days like today, and about half that on days where I'm at home doing less crazy stuff. And the code for that protein again is Happy Vegan. So use code Happy Vegan for if you want to check out that Clean Machine protein that I just freaking love. Again, not sponsored. I just dig it. And Tracy got it. Tracy has the link now in the show notes. I mean, in the chat for our Amazon store, and there you will find my B12 spray. All right, cool. Angie got me the link too, so it's all good. Yeah, Tracy kicks butt. Should we take DHA? Well, you should if you have some kind of a omega-3 deficiency. I got some product from the small company in Canada that makes this EPA DHA like peanut butter and jelly squirter thing I put on sandwiches. But I've been really stoked on is again in that Clean Machine protein I just put up on there. It has also 40% of your RDA of ALA, which most people convert readily to DHA or EPA. Yeah, I know there's a small fraction of people that have trouble with that. So if you're one of those, then you probably want to not mess with ALA. For the rest of us, though, yeah, I think I'm doing fine with ALA. I should walk on a treadmill. No, Mr. M. If you knew what I had done today, I'll just give you a quick rundown. I went to the gym today, not planning to play any games of basketball. I just wanted to do my warm-ups, which take about 30, 40 minutes, and then do some filming of dunking. When I got there, a bunch of guys are playing, so I had to go through 3 games of full court basketball, which was about almost an hour of movement, about like 50 odd minutes. Then I worked on jumping and dunking, and then I lifted weights. So I was at the gym over 2.5 hours today. So no, a treadmill, not. And I actually walked a dog. That dog we walked on our last vlog around the block. I walked him again today. So yeah, my legs are good. No treadmill required for this 51-year-old vegan here. All right. So what else is going on here? Do I bike? Not as much as I used to. I wrote it last time. Last time I wrote it was about 2 weeks ago, and I'll try to do it on in between, like gym or dunking, jumping, basketball days. This is like a recovery. It gets the blood flowing through all the body, especially the legs, but you're not getting any impact really, unless you fall. And by running, I don't do much running now. When I do run, I usually warm up for like a mile or so, and then I sprint up and down this hill, only for like 10 to 15-second bursts, like 6 times or so. Then I cool down for a mile. So I'm doing that instead of like long distance running. 5, 10 miles or anything. Like I'm not doing that sort of thing anymore. I'm doing the sprints because they're really helping with my jumping. Let's see. Someone's asking about plants experiencing emotions. Wow, I missed that. So they said they're addressing Nicholas. So if Nicholas can explain how a plant which has no brain, no central nervous system, um, how would a creature experience emotions if it has no brain or central nervous system? Case in point, Nicholas, if we could, I don't want to do this, but thought experiment. Let's say we somehow had your body on an operating table and we removed your brain and central nervous system. I don't suggest we want to do this in any way, shape, or form. Just follow the thought experiment. You would no longer to be able to sense anything. You would not be able to make emotions. You wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, that's pretty much a horrible argument that plants have any kind of way of feeling pain. Do plants feel embarrassment? Do they feel pride? Do they feel anger? And no, they don't. You have to have a brain to feel emotions like that. Um, the political state of veganism, Jose. How do I feel about that? That's kind of a broad question. Be a little bit more specific. That's kind of just too open for me. Okay, you like the response there, Nicholas? Cool. Yeah, I wasn't saying that you're foolish or bad or anything like that. I just want to point out that's just kind of a ridiculous thing to say that plants have any kind of emotional life, any kind of conscious life. They just don't. Veggies for thought. Plants feel pride that we're smart enough to eat them instead of animals. Yeah, that's a good one there. I like that. Um, um, How often do Angie and I eat vegan junk food, like non-whole food plants? Not that often, to be honest with you. I mean, what we eat day in and day out is like whole food plants. What's in Angie's book? Oh, we have new copies of Keep It Carb Baby, by the way. I just haven't made an announcement, but I did add them back into our web store, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. That's what, and Tracy, Tracy, the moderator here, helped out immensely in the second edition of Keep It Carb Baby, helping us squash typos and clear up some ambiguities, like when should an ingredient be added. So that's out now. It's back in print. So I should plug that. I don't have a copy here. I used to keep my copy here, but it's in the kitchen from making food earlier today. But anyway, yeah, we eat whole food plants pretty much all the time. It's just when we go out of the house, and you can't expect restaurants or pop-ups to serve whole food plants, but I say it's what you eat day in and day out. If you're eating like whole food plants pretty much all the time and you go out on the weekend to a restaurant or a vegan festival and you eat something that's not as perfect as you'd like it to be, I don't think that's going to really take any years off your life, unless you're like really sick, like you're one of Dr. Esselson's patients or something like that. Then you got to be hardcore, no oil, all that stuff. But for the rest of us who are hopefully do a little bit better than that, yeah, you can what you're doing day in and day out is what matters. Well, thanks for the link there, Tracy. Cool, Sungmook, thank you. What's my thoughts on Impossible food? I mean, I don't really eat Impossible burgers or anything like that. Uh, Yeah, I mean, when you get down to it, the product does not have, it comes from plants. I know there was some limited testing on it because the government was too stupid to understand that you can get heme iron from plants, and that's not Impossible's fault. But yeah, it's when you look at it analytically, what it is, yeah, it's made out of plants. So if people are eating that, there's not going to be animals killed because they're not going to keep doing these tests that they needed initially to get the product, certified or for a safe, generally regarded as safe certification. But I'm saying, yeah, no animals need to get killed now or tested or anything like that. So it's vegan in that sense. Yeah, it was lame how they were not labeling what food was vegan at the Natural Products Expo West as vegan zombie experience. That's lame, but the product itself does not have any dead animals in it there, so by definition it's you're not killing anything. um yeah, we know all about Vegan Zombies YouTube. Yeah, he's one of our bros for sure, another nice dude. So Mook asks, when trying to lose weight with whole foods, will late night healthy slow down weight loss? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm kind of a person that's guilty. Is that the right word, of eating kind of late at night? Like, say I go to bed at like 1 or 1:30, I might have like a snack, a small like oatmeal snack around midnight. So, I don't know. I don't. I guess if you're really concerned about weight loss, which I'm not, yeah, I guess you might want to minimize or not do that. But yeah, I don't have an answer for you on that one. Um, What's a good way to communicate with non-vegans in different situations? Well, what kind of situation? I just try to, when I come across non-vegans, like, and like with friends or family, like at the gym, I'll wear my Happy Healthy Vegan basketball jersey that I made up, and that sparks conversations. And I just don't act preachy. I let them know, that I'm vegan. I've been vegan 8.5 years. Do a vegan YouTube channel, so I'm serious about it, but I'm not a dick about it or anything like that. I don't say that they're bad people or anything like that. I just let them, they watch me, they see how what I can do at my age and how I look, how I'm, have a strong, fit body for basketball at age 51, can jump and play and shoot and everything. So I think that speaks for itself. Just, let something else do the talking, the trash talking. You don't need to trash talk them. Yes, Keep It Carb is baby is ready, vegan brain. Yes, it's ready. It's back up on our website, shophappyhealthyvegan.org. They've been pressed up. We got them back Thursday night, just in time for Veg Fest, basically. It is ready. So Tracy adds, Dr. Greger stated that, yeah, if weight loss is your concern, calories earlier in the day. And that, yeah, it seems to make sense to eat more calories early in the day. So if you want to lose weight, you kind of burn those calories off through the course of your daily activities, be it just either walking around the house or exercise or what have you. Um, let's see. Let's see. You didn't see the book up for sale, Tracy? Maybe that's why I haven't got any sales since. Let me see if I can fix that really quick here. Um, Let me see if I'm logged in. If so, I can set that up now. Okay, I usually don't go on this computer. Hopefully, yes, it seems to have my password saved, and I will fix it right now for you guys. So thanks for pointing that out, Tracy. All right. Oh, it says sold out. Okay, my bad. Let's see. Yes, sold out. It's active. Save. All right, let me make sure it's up for sale now. All right, thanks. Just like that. Thank you so much, Tracy. It shows you how busy I've been this week, just trying to juggle everything for Veg Fest, being gone all Saturday for BTS, basically. Keep It Car Baby is up for sale now, officially on our website. You just saw me make it active live right now. I added in the quantities that we have of the book, but I forgot to change it from sold out to on sale. It's up for sale. So go there, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org, and Keep It Car Baby second edition is available, fresh off the presses. Um, Wow, okay, I missed some stuff there while I was gone, but, all right, let's see what else you guys asking. Thanks so much, Tracy, and everyone for, helping me with that issue. I guess I would have noticed that probably tomorrow when I was planning to do some updates to our store, but, you know, can't fix problems like that too soon. Thoughts on Unnatural Vegan? I don't have any thoughts about her. I haven't seen any content from her for maybe a year and a half or 2, and I quite like it that way. Cool, thanks, Tracy, for linking to the shop, and, um, let's see. What do I think of intermittent fasting and condensed eating windows? Not my thing. I'm very active. I told you I was at the gym 2.5 hours a day, an hour of that being basketball, another like 20, 30 minutes jumping and dunking, then weight training. I don't see how I would have done that if I kind of like, fast and stuff. I mean, I was intermittent fasting in the sense that I didn't have any food in, until I got back. I woke up, I had a banana, and I was at the gym. So I slept for like what 8, 9 hours fasting. I had a banana and then went to the gym, and I didn't eat for another 3 hours after that. So I guess I was fasting unintentionally then. But as soon as I came home, I ate like a mother, and I've been eating like a mother since then. So yeah, I don't really I'm not into fasting or intermittent fasting or anything like that. I'm not really sure if the research shows like what are you trying to get from intermittent fasting? You're really all hard into like longevity. If so, yeah, maybe you'll get another year or 2 or 3. Who knows? But the studies I've shown that you can make the biggest gains when you compare intermittent fasting to those who are eating animal products. Because when you're intermittent, I mean, I'm sorry, like yeah, when you're doing that, you're restricting basically animal protein. But so if you're vegan, that's not really a big issue. But anyway, I don't really care to do that stuff. No, I don't have a dog there. I'm vegan in Chile, but I do walk a friend's dog from time to time, as Angie and I did today. So that was more exercise I got today too after the gym. So that was yeah, my legs are beat. I was really feeling. I was like lagging behind Angie on that dog walk. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Is it possible to have macros on a vegan diet that are mainly composed of fats and protein with moderate to low carb? You're vegetarian only because of eggs, which are high. Okay, why? Let me ask you, why would you want to like kind of do that? Because plants are naturally kind of higher in carbohydrates and not as like packed with protein and fat. I mean, some are though. I mean, yeah, you can eat avocados, nuts, seeds, durian. If you want more protein, you have all legumes. But I'm asking, why are you interested in vegan diets but afraid of whole food carbohydrates? It's not the same thing as like high fructose corn syrup. We're talking about whole food plants. Why are you afraid of that? Just curious. I'm not like making fun of you. I'm just kind of wondering why you would want to even like try to structure a plant-based diet that way. Sounds really difficult, kind of limiting, and I don't think it would really feel all that good. Vegan Demon, you going? Thanks for joining. Love you too. Bye. Have I noticed that politically there's been more talk about veganism in regards to environment? Do we think we gain more grounds with environmental arguments? I mean, yeah, all the arguments are valid. The health arguments, the environmental arguments, the ethical arguments. They're all true, valid, and important. And for different reasons, different people, different organizations will be more attracted to any one of those three arguments. So they're all important. That's why I consider like, yeah, I came to veganism because of animals, not wanting animals to die needlessly in order for me to live, but I learned about the environmental and health aspects of veganism. Like I say, it's just a win-win-win. It's just a solid slam dunk. Oh, thanks, Vegan Ichilegio. Thanks for your super chat tip there. Check out Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Lam, and you'll have a shout out there to you. So thank you. Cool. Um, What fast food place would I try if they get a vegan option? I tell you, I'm already hip on like Taco, no, Del Taco. It's more of a West Coast thing. It's not as national as Taco Bell. I'm hip on Chipotle. They already have vegan options. I'm not too interested in going to any of those stinky burger joints though. So I don't care about like Carl's Jr. or whatever Burger King or whatever they're doing there. Really don't want to go into a sticky burger joint. That's kind of where I draw the line. But if you want to go, that's cool. I'm just talking about me personally. I don't think Angie would want to go to something like that too. Thoughts on Mikhaila Peterson? I know I did my Jordan Peterson video. I think people who are doing these what do they call it? This mono diets. They just happen to pick the carnivore version of it, but you can, to try to help with health ailments. I posit, well, why pick meat arbitrarily? Why don't you do something like potatoes for a year? A restriction diet of just one food. Just pick potatoes, like our friend Spudfit Andrew did for an entire year. Has everything you need in there to be healthy. It's a complete food, and see if that clears up your whatever digestion issues that you think carnivore is doing. Vegan at Legio, another super chat tip there. Well, I don't box. I'm kind of not into violence and stuff like that. But I'll definitely play him one-on-one in basketball if he wants to. That'd be cool. I don't think he plays though. Thick vegan. Yeah, you did potatoes for a week. See, yeah, you can live off potatoes as Spudfit did. He got his, I wouldn't, it sounds like a gimmick, but he had his blood tested throughout. He was not getting deficient or sick or anything like that throughout his 1 year potato diet that he did. So yeah, that's why I suggest to people that are thinking they gotta just eat the one food, meat, because it heals. No, potatoes can heal too. It's when you go down to one food, you're going to pretty much eliminate everything out. You've eliminated everything else. Anything that's causing issues, if you can eat one food, yeah, you'll be fine. If that one food doesn't cause any issues, nothing magical about that one food. Am I still playing tennis? Well, no, my old tennis teacher dude, he left Long Beach like a few years ago, but he was back in town. He said he's going to come back every spring now. So he was in town like a month or two ago. So I played with him a couple times, and I had a great time. I was actually playing really well, surprisingly, since I hadn't played tennis for like maybe 3 or 4 years. But basketball keeps me really fit, so I can move around the court well. And it all came back to me really quickly, and I was surprised. My serve was still working, which usually, my serve sucks unless I'm playing all the time. But, I can not play tennis for years, and my forehand never goes away. That's just like my natural shot. But yeah, I probably won't play tennis again until next year when he comes back again. Kim Lee, thanks for the super chat tip there. Much appreciated. And check out our Twitter if you don't know about it already. It's Happy Healthy Vegan or at Ryan Lum. You'll see a shout out too. We have a question. Thoughts on vitamin A conversion plus importance of K2. I'll tell you, I'm not going to BS you guys when a question is a bit outside my area of expertise. And that is, I'm not a doctor, a nutritionist or biochemist or anything like that. Furthermore, I haven't really done any videos on either of those vitamins. So thanks for the super chat tip there, but I can't really, I'm just not going to answer that question because I would just say I'm not qualified to. I just don't have enough knowledge to say anything meaningful about that. So I hope you're not bummed there. I'm just being honest with you. I know other people just BS you and stuff like that. Curious, how come those vitamins there are of interest to you? Let's see. Yeah, I'm at the LB. Let's see. How long have y'all been Buddhists? I don't know if I identify or I define myself as Buddhist, but I told you, in a thought experiment, if someone put a gun in my head and said, "What religion are you?" I would say Buddhist, because that's the religion I know most about, I'm most comfortable with. I think it's just ingrained in my thought processes, my psychology, because that's what Buddhism really is. It's a psychology. When you get down to it, it's not necessarily about a bunch of rituals or beliefs. It's a way of thinking. It's a psychology / philosophy more than anything. So, yeah, Ichilagio, I saw that, and basically all I did was talk about my music, basically. So that was interesting. Yeah, Taoism is something else I've studied a bit too. Yeah, that's cool too. That's more, that appeals to my like kind of artistic Zen kind of side there. Why do I think some people can't sustain long-term vegan because of gut issues? Great question, Taylor. And again, I'm going to speak generally here. I'm not going to say this is true of every single person that does these things I'm about to describe here, but I've noticed that most all of these people that couldn't sustain veganism long term, and again, I've sustained it more long term than any of these people that quit recently. And so is like say like people like Vegan Gains. You know, he's been vegan a little bit longer than I have. I just learned. But anyway, the people that quit for, and remember, if you're doing this stuff, doesn't mean you will fail, but it increases your odds of getting some kind of issues. Remember, it's not 100%. But anyway, um, urine drinking, like drinking your and other people's urine for 2 years. I know that only applies to one case here, but other things that they all have in common besides urine drinking, which they don't, is water fasting, juice fasting, ways of avoiding eating real food for extended periods of time. I'm sure that messes with your gut microbiome. And I think most importantly, which they all seem to share is extended raw food eating, avoiding all food that's cooked. You can do that for a while. I raw, and a lot of them are fruitarian, which is even a weirder form or a weirder version of raw. I raw for like maybe 8, 9 months, like 6, 7 years ago, but I ate a bunch of stuff. Wasn't just eating fruit or anything like that. So anyway, I'm saying eating fruitarian, raw, fasting, all the stuff that really screws with your microbiome over and over and over again. That is the common denominator. Again, if you're raw or fruitarian, doesn't mean you will have these problems for sure. It just increases your likelihood. Just like if you smoke or eat eggs, increases likelihood for certain diseases. And not to say it's a disease that these guys are getting or anything like that. I'm just saying probability increases your probability. Why did I major in philosophy? Asked Vegan Brain. Because I majored in a bunch of stuff before I finally settled. When I said, all right, I think philosophy is cool, I'll stick it out and get a degree. Because before that, I was majoring in research psychology. That's why I like to read through all these studies and stuff, because I've actually I should make a video about this. I hope I didn't lose it. I found it like maybe like 6 months ago. Hopefully I put it somewhere I can re-find it. And when I was, before I switched to philosophy, I was doing research psychology. I conducted my own study with like 3 other students. It was called The Effects of Music on Stress and Relaxation, the whole thing. It's a whole study. It's got the statistics, the review of the literature, that we conducted experiment and analysis of it. So yeah, I thought that was fun before that too. But I thought philosophy was even better. It was the first time I really felt like I was really learning to think. I was learning stuff in research psychology too, but yeah, philosophy was just more like, okay, we're just going to get down to the nitty gritty of logic and thinking, and that attracted me big time. So I switched to that and stuck it out and got my degree. What's wrong, Turbo Pepper? I can't be a Buddhist and wear a praise Satan shirt. Remember, Buddhists eat Satan. I know this for a fact because I go to the local, Chinese vegan restaurants here, and the Buddhist monks go there, and they're eating tons of Satan. So believe it or not, yeah, this shirt makes tons of sense for a Buddhist. Believe it or not. Um, Can y'all travel to Texas? I don't know. I don't have any real travel plans, so I'd love to go though, especially to Austin, where Nadamu's from. I'm gonna go visit them, check out their scoop shop, and they want to take us to a really good vegan restaurant in Dallas that I've heard a lot about. Hey, DJ Believe, cool, you're still there. Cool. So, Graven Babies, your daughter has been vegan since she was 14. So 3 years later now, 17 and has no issues. Great. Good for you, Graven Babies, and your daughter. And let me just ask you, Graven Babies, does your daughter eat raw vegan or fruitarian, or does she do extended water or juice fasts? Probably doesn't drink urine or anything like that. So yeah, let me know if she avoids or doesn't do any of those, extreme fringe diets there. All right, what else? Veggies for thought. Did I see Faunalytics study on ex-vegans? Really interesting. Biggest issue for ex-vegans was social problems. Oh yeah, we've referred. You're talking about that study about why people have like quit vegetarian and vegan diets. Yeah, we refer to that. We've actually used that in presentations. Yeah, exactly. It was more social things. Yeah, more so than health. Absolutely right. There's actually a study done why people quit veganism, and this study was survey, and they found that people were quitting just because for a variety of social reasons. They have different categories of social reasons, but it was social reasons nonetheless. Um, yeah, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, seitan, spelled Seitan, is a play on words. It's a vegan food product that's eaten by many vegans and non-vegans alike. What is it, guys? It's like it's a fermented wheat or something like that. It's it's just it's a plant. It has nothing to do with the devil. And but vegan black metal chef is into it, and we were just hanging out with him at. He was sitting right next to us all day at Veg Fest LA. So I guess I'm kind of like thinking about Brian still. He's a really nice straight up vegan, another long term vegan who doesn't do fasting, juice cleanses, and extended raw diet things, and doesn't have all these gut issues. Not degenerating and not quitting vegan because he didn't screw up his gut. So another reason, more proof there. All these people who are eating sensible, balanced vegan diets are not getting these issues that people are doing those three things that I mentioned are having. Yeah, can't stop lying. Yeah, philosophy rocks. I don't know what to say more. Yeah, philosophy was the funnest thing I studied until I got to grad school. Then it all of a sudden became kind of boring. Um, Mr. M, I'm gonna keep my shirt on. It's fun. Okay, it says it's not fermented. It's pure wheat gluten. Okay, good thing I'm not gluten intolerant anyway that I know of. Um, Why are meat eaters so hardcore in denial? Um, does meat reduce their cognitive abilities? I really don't know. It really amazes me when I watch some of these anti-vegans, which I don't make a point of doing, but the few times I've seen them, it's like, yeah, it's just like I don't understand what's going on. I mean, I really don't get it. So if you guys have any ideas why there's such the reliance on anecdotal information rather than scientific peer-reviewed information, and they just make stuff up, like I'm old and falling apart or whoever they want to pick on. It's like they just make crap up. They said foot soldier is on steroids or something like that because he put some muscle on as a vegan, which they claim is absolutely impossible to do. So I'm going to have some vegan bodybuilders come and sit here in the studio with me, and we'll do some interviews and see how much muscle they put on as plant eaters. Some favorite Dream Pop albums. Really, pretty much can't go wrong with anything by Cocteau Twins or Slow Dive. But let's see. So have any favorites of theirs? Slow Dive. Check out Souvlaki. That's probably my favorite album of theirs. Cocteau Twins. Check out like Bluebell Knoll. Um, I don't know if they're considered Dream Pop per se, but I do. Ooh, Bradley the Wolf. Wow, thanks for that generous super chat tip there. Let's check out your question here. You notice California is known for its vegan culture. I wonder why veganism is very large over here than other parts than other states. Well, it's not just here, Bradley. It's the whole West Coast, basically. It's not. I don't think there's anything special about California. You go up to Portland. We need to go up there because Angie's family we have some family up there. We need to visit soon. But yeah, Portland. I've seen so many vegan restaurants people are sharing with us from up there. It's really popular on the West Coast. I'm not sure what it reflects. I know if you go to other states, maybe in the South, it's a little more difficult from what people have told us. I don't know what it is. I think part of it has to do with people are a little bit more woke here as far as environmental issues go, and health. People want to look healthy out here. It's sunny in California, so you want to go out to the beach. You want to like you know rollerblade and play volleyball and run and all that stuff. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. People cycle all the time. So I think that has something to do with it. Veganism is a cult, ironically, with a herd mentality. Okay, we have a troll here, DSAS. How is veganism a cult? Because usually cults have leaders, like a cult leader. There's a cult compound that you can like go to and pay homage to the vegan cult leader. How is this a cult? I hear that thrown out all the time, but there's no such thing because there's vegans are so diverse. There's all kinds of vegans. Like, as far as religions go, you have every religion represented by vegans. I've met them all. As far as the diversity of political spectrum goes, the whole ideology range, I've met vegans from all of them, everything in between. You just can't say veganism is a cult. We don't have a united belief other than not eating and exploiting animals. That's it. That's what unites vegans. So I don't think he had an answer there. Did our friend there? Why am I promoting veganism? Well, because I'm sharing what I do here in my life with you guys. I'm just sharing. I'm a 51-year-old person, been vegan 8.5 years, and it's been a positive experience for me. Am I not allowed to go on to social media and YouTube and share my life? I share other aspects of my life too. I share my music with you guys. I share my health and my fitness journeys with you guys, and veganism is part of who I am. Do you want to shut me up? Are you trying to censor vegans? Like vegans don't have the right to free speech and free expression that non-vegans have? Are you like some kind of fascist? Why is it wrong to promote something that I believe in? And it happens to not just be belief, it's backed up by science as far as the environment goes, as far as health goes, peer-reviewed studies, government statistics, even organizations like the British Dietetics Association, the American Dietetics Association. It's not a cult. It's science, it's fact, and if you just dismiss it as cult, you're just in denial yourself, my brother. Veggies for Thought, thanks for your super generous super chat tip there. And again, check our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan at Ryan Lum. You'll see a big shout out to you, so thank you. So
they're blowing up my phone tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, getting some super chats.
I saw DJ Believe.
Yeah, DJ Believes here. Yeah.
What's up?
Angie says, "What's up?" Let me read Ty's super chat thing here. He says he should listen. It says, thank you for what you're doing for veganism and helping others. Love the positivity. Keep up the great work. I'm sure the animals love what you do.
Aww. Well,
Thank you.
Let them know that I'm editing my vlog from Veg Fest.
Yeah, Angie's back there. You can't hear her. Yeah, I'm sharing with you. Yeah, what she just said. She's right now editing. She's been editing our vlog that she recorded at LA Veg Fest LA on Sunday. So I said, cool, edit that. I'll come in and do a live stream. So I won't interrupt you. You can work uninterrupted, and I'll be here chatting with the people.
Did you happen to film anything at Veg Fest?
I filmed you and vegan Black Metal Chef exchanging books. Did you get that footage?
No, I didn't get that
footage. Okay, I'll give that to you.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
I don't look so great right now.
Okay, Angie doesn't want to come on camera. She doesn't have her makeup on. She's in pajamas. So you're not going to see Angie right now. But you'll see her in the vlog. So we'll let her.
I love them.
She loves you guys, and she loves you, and she's editing the video, and hopefully we'll have it out sooner rather than later. We have a bad habit of waiting too long. That's why she's editing like a mofo, so we can get it out while it's still kind of relevant on people's minds.
I know. There's a little interviews on there. All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, definitely get that footage. Hey, Race Lover, what's up, my friend? Always glad to have our cult leader, Race Lover, on board with us here. Oh, the Curly Whisperer. Wow. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your very generous super chat tip there. Again, thanks. And check on Twitter at Happy Healthy Vegan or at Ryan Lum. You'll see a shout out to you there. Let's see, your daughter and you met us at Veg Fest. Yeah, Del Taco has the Beyond Beef tacos. Yeah, we were when they just tested it at just 2 locations. Del Taco was testing the Beyond products there. Yeah, we went to one. We didn't plan to, but we saw a band at the El Rey in LA, and afterwards, nothing else was open other than a Del Taco like a mile or 2 away. So we went there and checked it out. That was cool. Yeah, I like Del Taco. Even if I don't get the Beyond tacos there, I'll just get that 99-cent or $1.09 burrito and just tell them not to put any cheese in. I always tell them, here's a good tip, guys. When you go to a place, don't tell them you're vegan necessarily. They don't often know what that means. I say I'm allergic to cheese, because if you're vegan, they just he's just some entitled vegan, whatever. But you say allergic, they don't want their customers to get sick and die, and it's bad for them, So just say, hey, I'm allergic to dairy, no cheese, I want a bean burrito, and they do it. So yeah. Cool. Emily Shepard, thank you too for your super chat tip there. Check our Twitter at Ryan Lum or Happy Healthy Vegan for a shout out. It says hi to Angie and us from Canada. Wow, cool. Love us, guys. Just want to ask if we know of any good studies about the effects of dairy and eggs on women's fertility. No, I don't know of any studies on that. Not to say there aren't any done on that. I just don't know of any off the top of my head. So if anyone um, knows of such studies, please check below. And I've gone through nutritionfacts.org many times looking at dairy and eggs. And again, I don't recall Dr. Greger bringing up any studies like that, but maybe, I missed a few, and maybe there's been some new stuff added since I last looked. Cool. Race Lever is holding it down here as our our cult leader. Cool. All right, cool. But it's cool. I'm glad you came up, and I wish Curly Whisperer Sarah. I knew that you're from the live stream too. I was like when people from the live stream come up and say, "Hey, yeah, that's me from the live stream," like DJ Believe here. So cool. Curly Whisperer, cool. It's always fun to meet you guys. Seriously, because and when we make videos in here in the house in the studios here, it's just like just me talking to a camera. So it's really cool to actually be out and meet you guys, to know what kind of impact and effect that our work really has on you guys. You guys often share your stories with us, improvements in health, getting your families to go vegan, or just getting woke about animal exploitation. And it's just really touching for me and Angie to hear what kind of effect that us sharing our veganism, as this vegan troll doesn't want us to do. He wants me to be quiet and be silent about how veganism has been a positive thing in my life. So I'm glad that my sharing it and our sharing it has helped some of you guys out too. So it's awesome. It's really awesome. Oh, someone wants to talk about my testosterone. Do you think veganism has an effect on your gender? How does it affect your gender? I mean, you can't eat plants and all of a sudden not be the gender that you were before. Just like if no diet can reverse gender. And if you're wondering about like testosterone, as who pointed out there, yeah, Vixie Pixie, check out my when did I put it out? I put it out in December. So if you want to go back onto our homepage, Happy Healthy Vegan here on YouTube, click it. In December, I put up my very first testosterone blood test. I had a complete blood panel, but it was the first time I had testosterone tested. And I'm at the prime, the peak of testosterone. At age 51, I have the testosterone levels of a 28-year-old. And let me point out this. Joe Rogan is the exact same age as me. He's just born like a few days after me in the same year. And he has to take testosterone replacement therapy to get the levels of a 28-year-old. So you have this guy, my age, who says veganism is bad for you and healthy and blah, blah, blah. You can't get strong. My testosterone levels are what his are only after he's taken drugs, to get there, TRT therapy. So mine are naturally that. And it's not because I'm a freak of nature. As I've showed, and check out my video, I show studies that show that vegan men have higher T levels than non-vegan men. Will I ever grow my facial hair out again? Asked Vegeta. Probably not, because even though veganism has done wonders for me, I still have a lot of white facial hair. So I think it'll I don't think it really makes me look a lot older than, or maybe it does make me look my age, for once. So anyway, no, I'm probably not going to do that. What if your family hates the vegan message? Well, that's the thing. I don't preach the vegan message to our family. So they know we're vegan and they're cool with it. They're totally fine with it. In fact, some family members make sure that there's vegan stuff at Thanksgiving in addition to the vegan food that we bring. So yeah. Cool, Travis. Cool. Vegan dog. Yeah. Awesome. Vasectomy equals low testosterone? I have no idea. I couldn't tell. I've never looked into that. Not gonna lie, don't know. Are you going to sleep, Brian Herrera? Cool. Well, thanks for staying up with me on this kind of late live stream. It's one of the later ones that I've done, but cool. Thanks for being here. And yeah, you guys are a blast. You guys are fun. You going to be going night? Oh, okay. So we're all saying goodnight to Brian right now. Cool. All right, what else you guys asking here? Cool. I'm glad some of you just joining are appreciating my very vegan inspired shirt here. What else you guys asking here? Do I think Russell Brand will quit veganism because of Joe Rogan told him no, no way. Russell wasn't buying any of it. You heard it when Joe called, like, the documentary "What the Health" is propaganda. Russell, you see that little quip he said? Like, I kind of edited some of it out, but he wasn't buying anything that Joe was saying there. No, Russell's not going to change. If he ever does, it wouldn't have anything to do with the nonsense that Joe told him. You know. Wow, from the sky, you've been doing enemas for a month? Wow. Hope you're okay. I couldn't tell you what to do, how to poop normal again, because I don't really do enemas or anything like that. What age did I pick up the guitar? Um, I don't know. It's like maybe first grade. It was really young when I first played guitar and got my first lessons. And bass, I mean, probably high school, but I didn't get my own bass until like college or age, something like that. My legs are getting a little sore here. Let me change position, guys. I told you I was at the gym slightly bit over 2.5 hours today, so my legs are a little thrashed. Not too bad for a 51-year-old dude, huh? Who's completely degenerated. All muscles have degenerated and all that stuff. Live stream enema next stream race lever. No, we're not going to do any live streams of any kind. Let's see, Stormy, you went vegan after 2 years. Your niece says she's going vegan. You should too, but you're way ahead of them. Awesome, cool, awesome. See, people yeah, for every famous vegan YouTuber that quits, 1,000 other people you've never heard of go vegan. So it's silly that people think something's wrong, it's falling apart. Do I like acoustic guitars? Yes, I have 2 acoustic guitars back there. So we could see. Now I have like 3 acoustic guitars. You could see a nylon string up front and a steel string right behind that. And there's another steel string right behind that. Wow, Emily Shepard. Wow. That's great. Thanks for sharing that. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of all sorts of health issues that people have had improve, sometimes like reverse themselves after going vegan. So I'm not saying that happens to everyone. I'm just saying this. Yeah, I've heard that many, many times. So that's awesome. Thanks. Can I teach you guitar if you live out here? But I don't know. I think I'd be a horrible guitar teacher. I just kind of play my style. So yeah, I'd just kind of make you sound like me. Am I anti-vax? I don't even want to get into that. I've put zero research in that. That said, when flu season comes around, I'd never go out and get a flu vaccine shot or anything like that. But, fortunately, I haven't really studied it because I don't have children, so I'm not really worried. It's not on the forefront of my mind if I have to, I don't have to deal with that or anything like that. So yeah, again, I'm not going to BS you about that. So yeah, I'm not going out and getting them myself, but I haven't done really any research to tell you, anything more than that, if they're safe or not. I don't know, but I don't get them myself, and neither does Angie. We're totally not doing that. Ooh, funny joke there. If 2 vegans fight, is it still considered a beef? Is it danger mixing too much sugar and fat? Danger. Depends what you're talking about. What do you mean by sugar? What do you mean by fat? You want to mix like olive oil and high fructose corn syrup, or are you talking about eating like, say, banana and an avocado and a durian? I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, what kind of danger are we talking about? That's pretty broad, wide open question. I really don't know how to answer that. Nope, no children on the way, guys. No, Drew Moore going around talking about vegans without muscle. It's funny how he has this misguided belief that it's impossible for vegans to put on muscle. As I've showed, when I was running, I pretty much had no muscle. That's how a lot of runners look. And now that I've been training differently, training for basketball athleticism and dunking and jumping, yeah, I have more muscle now. Why? Because that's how I trained. I have foot soldiers put on muscle, and I'm going to put some vegan muscle men right here in the studio, and we're gonna do some interviews and see how much muscle they've gained since they've gone vegan. Like Drew will say, oh, they only have muscle because they had it from before vegan. Well, yeah, I'm sure they weren't like, looking like sticks before they went vegan, but they have increased their muscle size. I remember seeing some photos from Nimai Delgado, how he looked 7 years ago and how he looks now. And he looked great 7 years ago, but he's like, super muscular dude now as a vegan. What's my guitar rig like? Let's see. What can we see here? Let's see. Let me ask you guys something here. Actually, I'm going to refresh something on my browser here, so hopefully nothing bad's going on. Okay, everything looks cool. All right, my guitar rig. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some. I don't like to show all my gear. I don't like making like a roadmap for would-be thieves or anything like that. But maybe I'll do something on our Love Spirals official YouTube channel. So if you're not already subscribed, go subscribe to Love Spirals official. But yeah, I got lots of pedals down there. Pretty much mainly analog pedals, but I have a couple digital ones too. But yeah, just like classic stuff, like a few like overdrives, fuzzes. I have a vintage Big Muff, a vintage what is that? The MXR phaser, that one from the 70s. It's all orange and tiny and loud and noisy. What else I got down there? I got like a few delays and stuff like that. It's just a lot of the basic stuff. And then once I record into like Logic, then I'll put some more stuff on it there. Yeah, and I got my Fender amps here. I got like 3 Fender amps basically and a bunch of different speaker cabinets that I can record from. Go tonight, Katie Blake. Cool. Thanks for coming by tonight. Any specific foods to help with inflammation? Wow. I don't want to give you any doctor's advice or anything like that, or nutritionist advice. I am not qualified or certified in any of that, but it's a pretty well-known fact that eating a plant-based diet, a whole food plant diet, is a non-inflammatory, or at least a less inflaming diet than eating animal products is. So do some research on that. You're on the right track here. If you're looking at vegan diets, if you are vegan, you're on the right track for sure. Ryan, is the popcorn in theater safe to eat for a vegan? I don't know. I'm sure it varies from theater to theater. And to be honest with you, I can't even remember the last time I bought popcorn in the theater. So I'm like a bad person to ask. Yes, these are AKG 240 headphones. These are vintage. I think I bought these in like in the 80s, the late 1980s, and they're still going. They're still like, pretty much perfect. I might had to glue some of the stuff, like I don't know. I've had to like tape and glue stuff back together, but they're still working, and I'm gonna try to use them forever. Good investment, huh? Thinking about how much it cost me, like $1 a year or something like that. No, that'd be 100 years. Anyway, $2 a year. Yeah, I'm like you, Vixie Pixie. I wouldn't trust movie popcorn, but I guess if I really craved it, I would go and ask them. But I usually just bring my own snacks into theater, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what kind of oil they're using. Even I'm just kind of distrustful of theater food, as we all probably should be. And Race Lever, our cult leader, points out, yeah, it's quite dangerous to the wallet as well. JPC 774. I love bananas too. Thanks, brother. Yeah, bananas. Yeah, hardly a day goes by where I don't have a banana or 2 or 3 or 4. Cool. Thanks for the super chat tip there. Again, look on Twitter at Ryan Lum, Happy Healthy Vegan, and you have a shout out there on our Twitter. I think on Twitter, let me think. Did I do that? Yeah, on Twitter, I put up last week. I put up the slam dunk photos I took last week. So I didn't put them up on YouTube. I don't even think I put them on my Instagram. I actually have my own personal Instagram. Let me share that with you guys. If any of you guys are really hardcore Instagram, I hardly ever promote it. I just wanted an Instagram account so I can just put up weird stuff that I'm doing, either like playing guitar or sports. So I have my own. It's called Ryan Lum Rocks. I'll just spell it out for you here. Ryan Lum Rocks. on IG. So if you want to follow me on IG, Ryan Lum Rocks, please do so. I don't have like maybe I don't even think I have 200 followers there. You know, I don't really pimp it. It's just a way for me to just put some stuff out there. Anyway, on our Twitter though, I put my slam dunks from last week. I haven't put any video up yet. I have video here on my computer. I'm just waiting to get more dunks to make a dunk video. So what do you guys think about that? Will that be fun? Making a 51-year-old vegan slam dunking video. I'm going to go get some more dunks at some more courts. I'm trying to set it up so maybe Angie will come with me. We'll go down to Venice Beach, you know, the famous courts down there, and get some dunks down there. Who knows, you know? So that's a project in the works. I don't know when it'll be out. I still have more to do, more places to go. Natalie, never too late to join one of the live streams here. You know, cool. So thanks for coming on. You want to see the slam dunk vid, Teresa? Yeah, I'm working on it. I have, you know, I have a few dunks on video right now, and I just want to get some more in a variety of locations, and then just tell my story. You know, because us vegans supposedly are completely degraded, muscles degraded, muscles completely degraded, bodies completely degenerated. But that's not why I embarked on this quest. I did this long before I heard of any of these former recent vegans. In fact, all those guys are probably vegan when I started this quest last year. In fact, almost a little over a year ago that I started my top secret slam dunk quest. It was top secret. Only Angie and a handful of other close people even knew about it, you know. Just want to do it in secret. That's what I've been training for, you know, to throw that ball down the hole at age. I started when I was 50, but now I'm 51. So that's cool. Melhit 65, you met us at Veg Fest last Sunday. Cool. Awesome. I always love it when our viewers, when we get to meet our viewers somewhere, especially at an event like that. That's cool. Cool. I'm glad you guys came up to us. All right, you going to bed, Ichilagio? You're in Scotland. Oh my God. It's like you should have been in bed hours ago, Ichilagio. What the hell are you doing up, my friend? Go to sleep. And yeah, thanks for your messages there and your questions. It's all good, man. But get some sleep. I know you're going to be feeling really tired tomorrow. And myself in Space Jam. I know. I'm going to have to talk to LeBron James about that one. Favorite vegan restaurant? I just like the food we make here the best, actually. But Eat Plant Alchemy, our friend Ted, if you follow Angie's Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan, you'll see we post food from him. We get his stuff often Sundays at our farmers market. Happiest Vegan on Earth. Hey, Happiest Vegan on Earth is in the chat. We love your content. In fact, right now, everyone, just follow Happiest Vegan on Earth, particularly not only on YouTube, but on Instagram, because she is the person we get the info from. She has a annual pass. She goes there like every week or so. You go and ask all the hard-hitting questions to the chefs there. You go to everywhere, both parks, downtown Disney. You know everything vegan there. So let's see what you discover there. You just got home from Disneyland. There are so many new vegan options we need to try. A black cherry milkshake? Holy mother. I love cherries. I love black cherries. Where did you get the black cherry milkshake? Please tell me, because I will go. I was wondering if we should like wait out, and because we have our free passes, we didn't use them in February because it rained all month basically, and March got really busy for us. We still need to go. I'm trying to see if we should wait till Star Wars Land opens up, or should we just go sometime before summer happens, before all the kids get out of school and it gets really hot and stuff. Vegano Mexicano, we can sign your shirt. If you buy a shirt, you can ask us in the when you check out, there's a little form you can fill out if you want to send us a message or ask us to autograph something. So please do so. I always feel weird though signing t-shirts like I've destroyed it or something, you know, but signing books is really cool. But yeah, we'll sign your shirt if you want. Let's see, where is it at there? You said Black Tap in downtown Disney. It just opened a few days ago. Wow, what kind of place is Black Tap? Is it like a bar, or is it like a restaurant, or what is it? Because I remember that because last time we went to Disneyland, we actually entered in through downtown Disney. Instead of taking that dumb tram from the parking structure to the front of the park, we just said, screw it, let's just walk to downtown Disney. So that'd be kind of cool to know right when we get there, I can get a black cherry vegan milkshake. That sounds so freaking rad right now. Oh man, you're making me so wanting to go to Disney. Maybe, God, I wish we could go next week, but next week's going to be really busy for us. This week's busy for us too already because we're just kind of like dealing with being busy all weekend. It's a burger and shake place, and they have a house-made black bean burger. See, you got to follow Happiest Vegan on Earth if you are interested in Disneyland and vegan, trying to find food and all the parts of Disneyland, even the hotels there. She knows where it's at. She knows everything. She keeps it up to date, as opposed to places like PETA who'll write an article and just leave it up there forever. And by the time you find it, it's horribly out of date. Everything's wrong. She here, Happiest Vegan on Earth, keeps it completely updated. So please follow. Yeah, if it's too far away for you, yeah, you don't follow. But if you're in the area or thinking about coming to Disneyland sometime, follow. Please do, because Angie and I will make sure we do all our studying right before we go next time. Is Disney a big place? Yeah, it's pretty big considering you have 2 parks, downtown Disney, the hotels. There's a lot of stuff there. What are my thoughts on super mushrooms like chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, reishi, and others? I'm actually going to do a video about that, DMAC, because yeah, Thrive, not Thrive, Four Sigmatic, as you saw, we did a video on their products. In fact, they wanted to do some more with us, so we agreed to. I told them, though, I'm only going to do another video with you guys if I can look at the scientific claims made about, like, say, different mushrooms. Like, they do stuff with the ones you talked about there, like reishi, shiitake, and turmeric, even though that's not a mushroom. So that'll be my next video. I'm going to explore the ingredients on superfood products like that, because I actually did some research and found yeah, there's something to be said there. There are some. I couldn't find information about every one of those mushrooms like chaga and turkey's tail, but I found some information about some of those other ones there. So that will be look for that video. God, I got to start thinking about that. That'll be sometime this month. So anyway, what else you guys asking here? Cool, guys. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are subbing to Happiest Vegan on Earth. Yeah, she's got it going on as far as like all the great info on Disneyland. Vegan-friendly theme parks are kind of tough there. Fruit eater forever, Angie and I, we like Disneyland because, hey, we like Disneyland, but it's so vegan friendly there. It's so easy to be vegan at Disneyland. It's just like, I guess because it's California and they're reflecting the clientele here. But, other places aren't. We have a Six Flags Magic Mountain here, which I'm sure is not vegan friendly at all. Cool. So anyway, what else you guys talking about here? Cool. I'm glad you guys are all cool and chill right now. What are my thoughts on heal all herb or plant? I'm not sure if I understand that question there. Game Changers, yeah, still waiting for that one to come out, huh, Tracy? Yeah, they have their trailer up, but I have no idea when that's coming out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Travis, you're going to WDW in a few months. Vegan junk food. Like, what is WDW? World. Tell us what that is. Emma, is it possible to gain muscle on a vegan diet? You heard you just lose weight. Have you been listening to Drew Morg by any chance? Yes. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, look up all the vegan bodybuilders online. Just Google vegan bodybuilders. But the anti-vegans say, well, they gained all their muscle while they were non-vegan, and since they've been vegan, they've just been maintaining or going down. And that's complete nonsense. Like, Vegan Gains has been gaining muscle. He's been vegan 9 years. He's bigger now than he was 9 years ago, and he's been bigger in between. I don't think he's doing as much work right now. Maybe I'm wrong, myself included. I'm right now have more muscle on my body at age 51, when your muscles are supposed to be shrinking. I have more muscle on my body now than I have at any point in my life, including my 40 years of being not vegan. Other guys, John Venus, Nimai Delgado, I've seen how they've made gains since being vegan. So it's a complete lie. Let me give you a little secret here. Gaining muscle has pretty much nothing to do with if you're vegan or not vegan. It has everything to do with how you train. For instance, if you're just running and cycling, yeah, you're not going to have giant shoulders and biceps and chests and pecs and all that stuff. You're not. You might not even develop leg muscles, because those sports are more cardiovascular, aerobic, I meant to say. And even Well, I'm going to go on after that. So no, it has the diet's completely irrelevant. It has to do with how you're training and specifics and how you're training. Are you getting enough volume? Are you just lifting, just for strength? You might not be getting the muscle gains that you're looking for if you're not doing enough reps and enough time under tension. So that's just complete nonsense. Yeah, David Carter, classic example there, the 300-pound vegan NFL defensive lineman. He said he was stuck at 290 pounds for most of his career. He went vegan and became 300 pounds. And he said it happened relatively easily once he went vegan. So it's just nonsense. There's no science. It's just bullshit. There's not even anecdotal stories. It's just nonsense. There's nothing about a vegan diet that prevents one from gaining muscle. Even if you just want a little bit like what I've been doing to have a more basketball player physique, or if you want to have a full-on swole, gnarly bodybuilder body, it's all, vegan diet is not going to stop you. Your training might stop you if you're doing it wrong or not doing enough or doing it improperly. Oh, Walt Disney World, thank you with WDW. I should have put that all together. I guess being in California, I kind of forget that that's what it's called out there. I just think it's all Disneyland. Roku, you gained some muscle going vegan without doing anything special. There you go. Just because you have one guy who was unable to get strong as a vegan, it's probably how he was training. I saw Vegan Gains point out to him he was probably not getting enough volume in his training. But this one guy, he couldn't gain muscle as a vegan, he claims. And therefore, he's saying it's impossible for all vegans. Like he's seen all vegans not be able to gain muscle. It's just complete nonsense. And it's just completely irresponsible for anyone to go on social media and make such a preposterous false claim based on absolutely no evidence other than a case study of one. And it probably had nothing to do with his diet. Am I a Rush fan? Yeah, I was. I haven't listened to much Rush lately, but yeah, totally. Like, yeah, moving pictures, hemispheres, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I loved. Alex Lifeson was one of my influences growing up. He's way too good for me to really copy too much style wise, but totally a great guitarist. Have I seen Free Solo? What is that? GM Logic, am I vegan for the animals? Yeah, that's what got me to veganism, as I talked about earlier. Yeah, I went vegan because I didn't think it was like I said, you have two ways of being yourself. One way is animals needing to die in order for you to live. Another way is animals don't need to die for you to live. Why would you want to choose animals needing to die in order for you to live? It doesn't make any sense when you can choose animals not dying. Do you like killing animals? Like, do you want to go out and kill a dog or a cat or a goat or anything like that? I mean, it's silly. Why would you want animals to die for you when they don't have to die for you? And it's not like you're just barely getting by, and just surviving. We're talking about thriving and being healthy. And then you learn about the environmental aspects of the dangers of animal agriculture, the environmental devastation. So it's a full-on win-win-win. That's why I say, well, anyway, I have never had a meat eater tell me why they would want animals to die in order for them. I need them to be healthy. They're like, no, you don't. You're full of it. There's so many people that are healthy as vegans, and the science shows that how healthy a vegan diet is too. There's no reason to choose animals must die for you unless you're selfish or completely just like psychotic, I guess, if you like seeing killing, that's what I'm getting at. Hey, Ryan Batson. Yes, you made it before the chat ended. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to go. It's approaching 10 p.m. on the West Coast here. I know a lot of you guys need to go. We got work, school, and just need to go to sleep, So anyway. Or hey, Fruit, hey to you too. What else you guys asking here? DJ Believe, go vegan for the Muppets, stay vegan for the animals. Let's see. What are you answering there, Tracy, about ZE depends on the exercise? Yeah, I mean, exercise is what's going to determine if you're big or if you're lean. If you're a elite runner or cyclist, you're probably not going to be huge, but there are exceptions. I know a guy, check him out, Dominic Thompson. I think his Instagram is Dom Z Thompson. The guy is huge. He's swole as F. He's giant. Yet he does triathlons and ultra marathons. So I don't know how he has the time to train for all and have his physique because he's so swole, but he does it all. What's my opinion on guide dogs? I don't know. What about them? They're usually really cute. Have I ever seen Infinite Waters? Ralph, yeah, I haven't seen Infinite Waters in a few years. Is he still doing his thing? He seems like a chill dude, but I only met him one time for like 10 seconds, so I really don't know too much about him. When I make a video on the topic of religion, well, I have Gabriella. I did a video on this crazy Pastor Anderson. I think he's from Scottsdale, Arizona, somewhere in Arizona. He's saying like vegan. Just look up happy, healthy, vegan. Um, devil's diet, because that's what he's saying. Veganism was like the devil's diet. So I have covered religion. I quoted some scripture passages which clearly state that eating plants is part of the plan. So check that out. I don't really want to make a video about religion per se or anything like that, but I do cover it from time to time, especially when I hear nonsense. It's equal opportunity. I don't care if it's Joe Rogan or a pastor. If I hear someone just lying and making crap up about veganism, I may respond. How many hours do I exercise a week? On a typical week, let's think. It depends what you consider exercise, but hours at the gym, I probably do about maybe 4 to 6 hours at the gym. And that's a variety of stuff between playing basketball, jumping, dunking, and weightlifting. And then at home, I have stuff I do here. It involves like yoga and stretching, like stretching out my hips and glutes. I have, stuff I do here. And then I have weights here. I do like, I have some dumbbells I work with out here. And then too, I can just go out and run. I can go ride my bike. So I don't know, on a low week, 4 hours, on a high week, 8 hours, something like that. It's probably on average like 5-ish hours on average though. I don't go too crazy. I got stuff to do. I'm not an athlete, professional athlete. I don't get paid or anything like that to do that sort of stuff. I just do it because it's fun. I enjoy moving around. Wow, Farmer Giles cycle 200 miles a week, run and swim as well. Wow, you sound like you're fit, man. 60 in July. Yeah, awesome. Where to learn yoga? Depends where you live. Like out here in Long Beach, it's easy. They have free yoga out in the bluff like every day. And this time of the year, twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So yeah, just try to find something chill, low pressure, hopefully free like that. You know, Yoga's fun. Yeah, Fixie Pixie. I'm staying away from religion oriented videos. I just wanted to respond to that crazy pastor. I don't plan to like, make that a regular part of our video cycle here or anything like that. Um, let's see, Matt. I'm scrolling back up some questions I missed. How can you persuade your parent that you don't want to eat meat and dairy for dinner? They tend to be closed minded and aren't easily swayed unless it suits them. And 17, I assume you're 17 years old. Yeah, that's tough. If that's tough. Having being that age and having people, the parents, control what you eat. It'll be a lot easier once you're gone. Like if you go to college or move out, once you're done with like high school or whatever. I would say though, if they could work out a compromise, just tell them, hey, I know like when you're making meals, you have some stuff that is vegan. They still make rice, they still make vegetables, they still make potatoes. Just just say, hey, can you just make a little bit more of them and just give me that? It's like vegan food doesn't have to be weird processed meats and stuff like that. Just ask them to give you more of the plant stuff that they're probably, hopefully, already making for themselves. And, then you can work out a compromise. They probably just don't want to like be disrupted in how they normally make food. So see if you can work that out. I think compromise is a good word. Feel like, you're each giving in a little bit and everyone's going to be happy. If they're worried about you dying because you're vegan, just show them what the health, or just have them see some Dr. Greger videos, have them watch some of our videos, show them me 50 years old, 51 years old, kicking ass. Doomjacks, thanks for the super chat tip there. Check our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan at Ryan Lum for a shout out to you, thanking you. But yeah, good question. Am I Native American? Yes and no, Doomjacks. I'm 3/4 Chinese, and the other fourth is quite a mix. It's particularly though English, Wales, Welsh. But once of the whole thing though, if you divide it up, I'm 1/16 Cherokee Indian. On my mom's side, her mom's mom was like half Cherokee, I think. If I have it all written down because I forget it. I have it written down so I can remember this and for the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm a little bit Native American, but I don't think enough for it to like really affect my appearance all that much. I think just my Asian mix kind of makes me look Native American, and the long hair, I think that does it for me, the long dark hair and the Asian mix. Because from what I've read, the genetics of people who populated the Americas come from a part of Siberia, and those people aren't there anymore. Their genetics disappeared out of Siberia, but they're present here. So like it's the Asian thing going on combined with white things. So anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Do I meditate? Does it have any real positive impact? Well, there's so many different ways to meditate, so I can't say meditation is always good. And different people have different things that might make meditation difficult for them to do. So I don't meditate that often, as I was talking about earlier. I have a practice that I do here at home on the floor of this studio where several times a week I'll incorporate yoga, stretching, breathing, mantra, and meditation. I don't always hit all five of those, but yeah, I do meditate in here, particularly in Savasana when I'm like, ending more or less my routine, my practice in here. But yeah, I love it. Yeah, I feel much better when I'm doing that, especially when I make sure I'm going to do the Savasana and meditation at the end. Sometimes I don't if I'm in a hurry, and that's cool. But there are gains to be had personally, I feel. Have I heard the Cherokee Morning Song? No, I have not. Oh, we have another Cherokee heritage person here. Cherokee grandmother was tribally enrolled. You inherited none of it? Oh, too bad. I heard it's really hard. Like so many people in the United States have like some Cherokee in them, so it's really hard to be part of the Cherokee Nation. I think they're kind of strict. They don't want everyone signing up for it. Oh, okay. I kind of skipped over the tuna fish joke there. You could tune a drum, you can't tune a fish. I think that was the name of a REO Speedwagon album or something like that. Wow, 130 Is that how to say that? Pado Powhatan. Wow, I've never heard of Powhatan. And you are enrolled in your tribe. Cool. I think Cherokee is more strict because there's just so many people that have Cherokee blood in them. I think they want to keep it kind of have a little, a little tight, have it be kind of tight for what they accept. I would do it though. That'd be cool. Eileen Smith, you're taking off Navajo. Cool. Thanks, guys. I've been on quite a while here, so I'm going to do like a speed round of Q&A, guys. So just fire questions off at me, and then we're going to call it a night. I know Angie's still editing, and she probably has more energy, but I want to be kind to our moderators, particularly Tracy. I know you got work and school and stuff tomorrow, so I'm going to let you get to sleep. I think you're an hour ahead of us, too, where you're at. So hopefully you don't mind me saying work in school and stuff like that. Anyway, some quick rapid fire questions and we'll call it a wraps here. And I got to start making some new videos. So actually too, you can, in the rapid fire, throw your comments down here in the live chat. If there's any videos you would like me to look at tomorrow, some topics you want me to look at. If someone made a video or some article you saw, throw it down in there. So I just won't be just like randomly just not sure what to research tomorrow. Do I play piano as well? I was just playing some piano today, actually. Yeah, I love playing piano. It's not my best instrument, but yeah, I can get around on the piano. Thoughts on dating non-vegans? Hey, if it works, as long as they don't influence you to quit veganism. What's a good vegan website to get vegan healthcare products from? Wow, you guys can ask, let them know there. I'm not sure. I look Asian to you guys. Well, I should because I'm 3/4 Chinese. It'd be weird if I didn't look too Asian. But I never know. People meet me and they think all sorts of things. I'm Asian, I'm not Asian, I'm Native American, Hawaiian. I get everything. So I don't even think about how I look, how people perceive me. I just kind of give it up on that, which is weird. A lot of you guys, people look at, they see you as a certain race or culture. I don't. I just some weird tall guy with long hair. Do I play video games? I've been playing this weird game on our phones. It's called Rise of Kingdoms. It's crazy. I've been playing that pretty much for most of this winter and spring. Let's see. I know what Cubes of Truth are. I don't think I've ever actually done one, but yeah, I see them at the vegan festivals around here too. See, ZE thinks I look Native American, so you never know. When's the next Vegan Fest or public event we and Angie will be at? Great question, Sonny. Now that Veg Fest is done, Veg Fest LA is done, we don't have anything lined up. So make sure you're following us on Instagram. Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram. Follow us there because Angie posts stuff like that all the time. Stuff we don't always make videos for. If we're going to be somewhere, an event we're going to go to, she'll post it up on there. So follow Happy Healthy Vegan on IG. Go do it as soon as we get off or do it right now. You thought I was an ambiguous Californian? I guess that's one way to look at it, huh? Favorite seasonings? Lemon pepper. Try that one out. Angie puts that on stuff all the time. And I'll actually, nutritional yeast. I pour that on food all the time. Maybe that's why my B12 levels are so crazy high. And I see Race Lever posting links to all our social media and everything there, our website. And again, Keep It Carb Baby is back in stock. The printed book, which I would hold for you right now, but it's in the other room. I was using it to make food today. It's up. It's back in stock, so you can get that. We've been out of that for like maybe 2 months now, the longest we've been out of print. Nooch. Yes, DJ Believe. Nooch. Nooch is life. Hardly a day goes by when I don't have some Nooch. I poured so much today on the kitchery, man. Just bam, bam, bam. Every few bites, I pour more and more and more on. That's what I had tonight, the kitchery from Keep It Carb Baby. All right, cool. Thanks for posting all the links there, guys. Yeah, Tracy posted a link to Keep It Carb Baby, which is back in stock. And again, Tracy had a huge hand in helping us edit the second edition, cleaning up typos and clearing up ambiguities in the recipes. So yeah, Tracy, our moderator, big kudos. We got to get you a copy soon. And I remember Tracy, write me directly as opposed to Angie. I remember you had a question about like exchanging a t-shirt size or something like that. And I don't remember getting a follow-up email from you. So let me know what it was you wanted. Cause we should have all the sizes back now. I pressed up a whole bunch of those new baseball 3/4 length jersey shirts for Veg Fest, and we didn't sell out. So if you need a certain size, now is a great time. So hit me up, Tracy. And yeah, if you do it tonight or tomorrow, I plan to do some work on our e-commerce, our web store tomorrow. So I should be able to take care of that. Angry Vegan. No, I don't think I know who that person is, but I might have seen his or her work before. I'm trying to think of someone who had some weird animation on their videos like a year or so ago. Where should you touch bases with me? Let's see. Wherever you sent me the message last time, I remember I got a message from you in my email. I don't know if you wrote us off the web store or what, but wherever you wrote me last time was great. I got your message. I just don't remember hearing back from you. So yeah, send me wherever you did last time. If you must, just contact us off like the website. The email will get to me. Do more live streams. I will try to be more regular. I've been pretty good. I've been trying to do them at least like once every week and a half or something like that. Thoughts on Queen? Yeah, I've grown up listening to their music. I can't say I was a huge fan, but no, I respect their music. Awesome musicians for sure. As most musicians were in the 70s. They just kicked ass. Need a copy for your work of the book? Cool. It's back in stock now. Cool, Vixie Pixie. I'm glad you guys liked this live stream. And Race Lever is going to put a message in a bottle in the ocean for me. Did I get it? Oh, you already did it. I'll check. I haven't been to the ocean for a few days. So next time I go, I will keep my eye out for bottles floating around out there. Do I have any cryptocurrency? Yes, I have 1/4 of a Bitcoin. I just checked. I forgot what it was. 1/4 of a Bitcoin. I've just been holding on to that for like a year and a half. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with it. Hawaiian music, like the slide guitar stuff. Yeah, I totally love it. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys have been an awesome crew here. And especially a special big thanks to Racelever and Tracy, our great, wonderful, selfless moderators here, just keeping the trolls out or just keeping them in timeout. So cool, thanks guys. And Tracy has an idea for me. There's a recent report on the environment release. You could do a video about that. Pretty ugly news. I see articles like that coming out all the time. I keep up on news stuff, so I'll see if there's a brand new one like from the past couple days. See what's up. Yeah, this is great, guys. This is a great chat. Don't want to answer any more questions right now because yeah, a lot of us got to go to bed and move on. So yeah, about 2 hours into this live stream. So cool. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. You guys are the best followers, best viewers, the best people I know. Seriously, you guys are beautiful and I love you all. So we'll be back. Angie's editing our VegFest LA video. Hopefully she'll get that out in the tomorrow or I'm kind of, she'll probably have it out by the next day. So what day would that be? Thursday probably. But with any luck, maybe she'll finish up tomorrow. We'll get it out for you. So check that out, guys. Big thanks to not only our moderators, but all you guys making this a great experience for me. That's why I keep coming on. I just like hanging out with you guys. Seriously, it's cool. Just cool chilling with all y'all here, asking cool, nice questions and just positive vibes. I feel it. I feel better after I do a live stream than before. Really, it's, you know, you guys are like a positive influence on me. So thank you. All right, guys, that's it. So I'm going to mosey off and see y'all later, guys. All right, good night.